The easiest way to attract more abundance into your life much more quickly and much more easily is to eliminate stress. Now, I'm going to give you a few tips, but essentially the whole idea of the law of attraction is to make sure you're in an attractive state. And by that, I don't mean good looking. I mean that your energy, what you feel throughout the day, is abundance. And the quickest way to get yourself out of that abundant frequency is things like stress. Anything that's stressing you out, whether it's a person, it's a place, or whatever it is, you'll notice throughout the day sometimes that something, someone, whatever it is, has made you stressed. And once I started to eliminate stress from my life, it became much more easy for me to raise my vibration, and I started to attract things much more quickly. So the first tip is going to be stop watching TV. TV is not good for you. It's designed to make you addicted, because they want to make you watch more TV and therefore they can sell the adverts for more. The news is going to be the worst thing. Forget what's happening 5,000 miles away. It's got nothing to do with you. It's designed to make you stressed and to keep you in a lower vibration. So stop watching the news, and also block all negative social media accounts. Nowadays, most people can't live without social media. It can be a positive influence on our lives. But what I do is I go through social media, and if something pops up that's negative, whether it's fighting, it's the news or whatever, I'll block that account. And also I make sure I like videos that are positive in nature, because that trains the algorithm to show you more positive things, because that's what's going to keep you coming back to that platform. The next tip is to stay away from gossip. Any negative conversation, you'll know how you feel about it, because afterwards you're going to feel drained or whatever, whether it's a person, whether it's conversations, whether it's certain debates. Just stay out of them. You don't need to convince people of your own point of view. You don't need to be going around telling people that they're wrong for thinking in certain ways, because that conversation is not going to have any positive impact on your life, and probably not even their life either. The next most important tip for reducing stress is to stop hanging around with negative people. Remember, we are the product of our 5 closest friends, or the 5 people we spend the most time with. So choose those people wisely. If you're knocking around with someone who you feel like they're draining your energy, or they're negative, or they're making you stressed, just don't talk to those people. And there might be times where you can't get rid of these negative people. Maybe you sit with them at work, or maybe it's your family members. Well, just don't get involved in their conversations. You know, if they bring up the news, or they bring up something that's stressful or negative or whatever, just don't comment on it, or just say, I don't know, and pretend you're not interested. And they will learn that they can't talk to you about those types of things. They can't moan around you, because you're not going to support that type of behavior. And then managing your own stress, don't dwell on negative things. If you find yourself feeling stressed, go for a walk. That's a really good way of sort of clearing out that negative energy. Exercise, going to the gym, that really helps me to sort of get rid of any stress that I've been feeling throughout the day. And also eating good foods and drinking water. I put electrolytes into my water as well. It makes me feel better. Once I've had a bad meal, or if I've been out drinking and I've had a takeaway or whatever, I'll feel bad for a few days. I might not feel stressed, but it's definitely lowering my vibration. So I make sure I keep bad foods, any negative input, not just people and situations, social media and the news, but the things that I eat and I drink, because I want to feel good each and every day. And by doing all of these things, what you're going to do is you're going to help maintain a higher vibration, and therefore it's going to be much more easy for you to attract more abundance into your life.